One of the aspects of treatment here at SunCloud that I really agree with and really appreciate is the emphasis on a disease model of addiction and the recovery model from the disease. Addiction historically has been seen as either a moral problem, moral failure, moral weakness. It's highly stigmatized, just like mental illness is. And that's a major shift to go from a moral problem to a disease. With the 12-step movement, that was introduced, that alcoholism is a disease. It's not just people who drink too much because they're bad or they're immoral. That is clearly the approach here, which is in line with what we call in medicine the biopsychosocial approach, which was and has been the predominant model in medicine and psychiatry, but not always truly realized. We still think about things in terms of, you could do better if you wanted to, or it's choices, or it's just simply someone's unwillingness. One idea about addiction, which has been really harmful, has been that people have to hit a bottom before they can get better. Now, this actually goes along with the disease concept, because for a long time we had the disease model, but we also had this idea that the disease has to get really bad before people are willing to treat it. So you had to hit bottom. Until they're ready, you're not going to be able to help somebody. You got to wait till they've gotten sick enough. And I don't know any other disease where that's a good idea, to let the disease go, on. So that's one of the ideas that I really like here, is that that's not what the approach is. You meet somebody where they are and you intervene once you've identified the problem. Now, what the intervention is can sometimes be different based on where somebody is. That's a major innovation that was made in the last 20 years in addiction treatment, where you actually think about where somebody is in their process, and then you tailor your approach based on that. And that's one of the things that we do here at SunCloud that's really important. So, for example, someone who is coming to treatment doesn't have to be completely in agreement that they want to stop using drugs, or that they want to stop, or that they have a problem and they agree that they have a problem with this or that, with this drug or that drug or this behavior. Acknowledging that they're ambivalent about that they may not be sure, they know that something's wrong, and they even may be like, yeah, that's probably not a good thing that I'm doing. These people over here don't want me to do it anymore. My family doesn't want me to do it, but I'm not so sure where I am with that. That's not an obstacle to treatment. And in the past, and there still is this idea today that unless they are really, really on board, you're not going to have successful treatment. Well, we know that's completely not true. You engage people who are ambivalent and they get better.